Testing 1 2. All right. So I've said a whole lot of stuff, and I hope you guys heard. But first of all, welcome to the stream. The name is Crownz. I am going to be streaming LCS Last Score Scrims, which is hosted by SCRYPTED eSports. Not in a good mood. I'm in a very bad mood. I'm angry. I'm pissed. I'm sad because my team did not qualify for the PMCO finals. Actually, we qualified for the group stage, but we were not able to get into the finals. That being said, I'm not in a good mood. Be careful and be rational in the chat. I just want vibes, please. Toxicity, negativity, I don't want. Please just keep it off. And like today couldn't get any worse. What I was saying about my pizza was that I bought a box of pizza. I ordered for something. I ordered for doner sauce, and these guys gave me barbecue sauce. I'm so pissed right now, but I guess it's just a bad day for me. I'm gonna take it. So, yeah. All right, I got a new overlay. It was done by Shad. So if you see Shad outside, give him money. Thank you. The teams we have in the lobby, we've got 4KT, Dragons, KHK eSports, Your Killer is Influence Rage Africa, Citizens, Fear is Fear, Our Rage, Outsiders. We've got Outsiders, we've got Temper. Unfortunately, they're no longer Godsend Temper. I'm so pained, but that's something to talk about on another day. Definitely not today. But then we've got Temper, we've got Team Euphoria, Undisputed AE, C Esports, Not Gaming, and Existence in the lobby today. Not so many teams. I doubt we have up to 16 teams. I think they're like 14 teams, so it's gonna be slow games today. So bear with me as we go into the lobby. Shouldn't have agreed to stream though, because the lobby is quite dead. If you're new, like the stream, subscribe, share the stream. To be duly appreciated. I'm just gonna turn off my mic so my loud chewing doesn't disturb. Oh, I guess not so much has started.
Welcome to PUBG.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of Crownz stream. I gotta get my fan out of the way. For some reason it's so fast. I don't get, but whatever. I don't want this thing to blow my pizza to be cold, so I'm just gonna direct it up. Alright, I'm just actually if I was. So yeah, I can't see the flight path yet.
We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
Alright, welcome everybody. We've got a pretty central fight path. Ha, bro. Alright, let's get started. Hi Chief Marcus, hi Ryu, hi Panilera, hi Escobar, hi CB, hi Rimfix. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a long day today. But anyway, I'm gonna be here bringing you all the gist, the memo, everything loud. Right, I'm not so good, in a bad mood. I should be answering those questions on stream in like 2 seconds. But anyways, there's the flight path. We have all the teams landing. We see outsiders going to Rozok. The guys from Existence Gaming or Existence holding up in school. Your killer is finding their way to Yasnaya. Severin is going to be held by the boys from KHK eSports. Not Gaming finding their way to North George. Interestingly, Slime 4KT is still down there on the southeastern part of Jojopo. Dark Dragons, their calm neighbors are right there beside them. The guys from Influence Rage up there in North George is gonna get pretty loud over there. Fear finding their way over to the military island. Gunner for some reason was not able to jump with his team. Hopefully he's able to regroup with the teammates. Inspector Citizens for some reason are on Pochinki Hill. I don't know what the plan is or the game plan is, but they are there. 11's got a vehicle and they're doing what they're doing. I'm really trying to understand what's going on here in this lobby today, because everyone just seems to be out of place. Actually, maybe not everybody, but anyways, outrage out there in the southern side of Pochinki empty. We don't have any teams there in Pochinki. The respect now and I no respect. Don't get me started. Anyways, we're gonna be watching the different teams as I actually feel like a whole lot should be happening very soon, especially in North Jojopo, because we've got North Game. We have 4 teams in Jojopo. Is Jojopo that big though? Is Jojopo that big? Is it that accommodating? We've got about 4 teams there, and none of these teams have even started shooting at each other. But anyways, DD will be coming in without Dan today. I really don't even know who to be on, so yeah, we're just gonna keep moving around to try and see, you know, who's gonna start the fights. I was just trying to listen to see if my sounds were okay on the stream, and I can tell that one is actually not okay. Okay, this one too is okay. This one is actually okay. Yeah, this is actually okay. So yeah. Anyways, 15 teams, quite accommodating. Nobody is landing on nobody. Everyone is still being quiet, trying to get settled, trying to loot up. Gunner finally finding his way to the shoreline. He's able to find himself some guns. So he's just trying to see if he can actually form up on his team here. See, we just reduced my screen brightness and now I can't see anything. But anyway, this is what you call social distancing happening over here in Jojopo. C eSports are actually the ones in Yasnaya. I think your killer is decided to take the outskirts, and wherever I was, someone just shot. I don't even know where it was, but I think that is Hawk finding Gunner, and well, that was an easy pick up. Hawk's gonna be like, what? How is there a temper member over here? But sadly, bro, he was disconnected, so that's why he ended up there. Escobar says Crownz bots, noob cybots eating pizza inside life. I swear Escobar go time you out. Wallahi, I don't deal with. But anyways, our rage, I don't know. I'm looking at our rage, and just right on top our rage I can actually see Rage Sloan. I don't know who Esparaxi is actually looking for, but he's able to get into that buggy and find a way into the zone. So yeah, it's still quite early game. We're not going to be seeing so many engagements, not so many shots. Pretty much everyone just looting up, trying to find the guns for themselves. And we'll see how this one actually pans out. See, this is what I'm saying. I wonder how you guys, I know, man, I know those demons with my head. I just want to sleep. Undisputed AE, they were able to qualify for the finals. Ooh, Hunter, that guy hits those. They're able to qualify for the finals of the PMCO African region. Congratulations to them there. They did play trash on their first day, but he came back day 2 to show everyone that, you know what, we're actually just giving the other teams a head start. You know, so we don't want to be too aggressive on the lobby. Let's just give the little ones a time to actually enjoy themselves. And they did come out in match 2, coming out fragging the frig out at everybody. And match day 3, they also came back doing the same thing. So anyways, engagement already starting as KHK eSports already pushed on very close to the 2 members of your Killer E's, which is going to be Saf1 OP and Zero. I thought I saw a full squad of that team in the lobby, but for some reason now I can only see 2. Interesting. Maybe they exited after they entered the match. If you know you're not gonna have a full squad, do not register. Oh, come on, don't you guys ask your teammates before you register for these events? Anyway, putting up to Mercury, it does seem to be the closest to them, and they do already push into the compound. Mercury just chilling outside. Saf1 has got the off angle on Mercury. Mercury might just get spotted in like 2 seconds. Saf1 does expose himself, and now shots are going to be coming out as Zero does get a knock onto Sleepy. Sleepy caught sleeping. Zero does try to come downstairs for the thirst. Almost gets the thirst, but he does go down himself. And Saf1 OP is going to be the last one left. He does have his health reduced to about 50 HP. He's got no meds except for 10 bandages. KHK is supposed to be able to grab their res. Zero does get thirsted. And Saf1, I don't know if he's actually feeling OP, if he wants to push this one. He's got an AKM and his Corel in hand. And actually see if he can pull that one, as Exist also do get it started up here on Pochinki Hill as they find some of the players from CE Sports. I think Hyman's the one who's down. Alrighty. Everyone's still quite I think the team push has been initiated. Saf1 is still taking shots at the members from, I think that's the highest my phone can take. But anyway, Saf1 OP does get taken out by Baker, and that's going to be the end of your Killer E's. We're down to 14 teams in the lobby. Dark Dragons finding their way into the new zone, heading close to Pochinki. 4KT also heading into the new zone. Influence Rage also finding their way to the new zone, as Existence have still decided, they're still being a little bit reluctant to push up to the apex of Pochinki Hill, which is being occupied by CE Sports. I think they do know the enemies who are here, and they're like, you know what, this is not a team we want to push anyhow. Just want to try and see if we can actually. Ooh, but anyways, Eli with the mini 14 shots is able to find Clutch. Clutch just go down. He's waiting for that res. He does spot Arrow. Arrow getting tagged up, but Arrow is able to find cover. Zodiac is going to be there for the res. And zone 1, and things are already getting heated up. I hope I get one of the wicked PMCs. Anyways, Arrow has got the, I think he has a bolt action at hand, and he's just waiting for someone to just misspeak. Waiting for that peak, and he's gonna boom put in the work, but no, it does potato a bit, and more shots will be coming out. It's a battle. It's a DMR versus bolt action right now. Let me know in the chat. Are you team DMR or are you team bolt action? Like out here just watching Trying to see if someone's gonna pick up, but no one is peeking. Ruthless does seem to be the closest to the guys from eSports. He's just holding it up behind this little cover that he has. Zone 2 does show, and it's still quite nice, taking us pretty central. But KHK eSports are going to be pulling up behind the guys from eSports. Everybody seems to want Pochinki Hill, but KHK deciding that, you know what, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. We're just gonna settle for another position in the zone. As you can already see them backing out of that fight, not fully though. They just decided to stop at the bottom of Pochinki Hill, as they're gonna be slightly and carefully pushing up the hill on foot. Shots already coming out. Baker's got the mini 14 at hand. He's waiting for Hyman to just speak. We are waiting for Hyman. Hyman's getting pre-fired. He does get his health reduced to about 30 HP. Baker is just waiting with that mini 14 8x scope. Hyman does get his health back up. CE Sports might just be trying to pull away from this fight, as Eli does get into a vehicle. Okay, I think that was just bait to make it believe actually left, but shots still coming out towards the guys from CE Sports, as Mercury does get some of the members from Undisputed AE on their rotation, but Mercury is going to get spotted from the side by Snow 6 with that Scarell, and the flush is going to be there, but the Inspector is going to be the one taking the thirst on that kill. River pushing up very closely to Hyman over here. More shots coming out, but Eli does get spotted and does go down to Sleepy. Reverb is still snaking it up. He's not been spotted by Hyman yet. Hyman doesn't hear him. Reverb does switch up. He's with the AKM. He's just snaking in the grass. The suppressive shots coming out from Baker. Hyman does stand up. He does get spotted by Reverb, and he does go down. Reverb able to go prone so quickly. He doesn't go for the thirst yet, but he's just pushing up onto that fight. It's Reverb up against Eli. He's got smokes. That's smokes, not his own smokes, but he's gonna use it. He's like, thank you, Eli, I'm gonna manage your smokes. And Reverb just gonna be putting more smokes. The nades will be coming out onto Reverb, and he does connect by Yummy. That was a very yummy nade, and the rest will be coming up onto Hyman, if I'm not mistaken. More nades coming out from the guys from CE Sports. Don't you just love to see that? Citizens, they've been rotating all game. What is going on? Shots coming out. Yummy though, on fire, able to get that thirst onto who was that? Reverb? Yeah, it was able to get the thirst onto Reverb. And KHK do lose 2 players in this engagement, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe Pochinki Hill is not worth it, and they will be heading out of there. But while that is going on, Undisputed AE do go for a wrap around, and they're able to find a better position up on the hill. Pochinki Hill, that is. Trying to see if they can find those players, but well, the rest will be coming up. Hyman does get rest back up. The boys from CE Sports suffer no casualties in that engagement, as Shady does seem to find himself very close to the boys from Slime 4KT. Sahil able to get a knock onto Snow 6, and as Shady tries to take some shot, he does get naded. Apparently he's been spotted by the boys from Slime 4KT. That was a very good nade by 4 Self, but was not 21 problem. 33 Storm. Anyways, got sent. They've got us 3 men. They lost Gunner early on in the game, and I think they won this engagement. Shots already coming out from Self onto Temper. The nades is gonna be the nade galore from here. The nades are getting thrown out. Why am I not seeing my throwable trail? Ooh, the nades are landing, but ooh. Those nades. Bro. Fex also throwing the nades, cooking the nades. Some are overcooked, some are undercooked. Storm going for that flank. It is a very wide flank. He's trying to pull up behind the guys from Godset's Temper, or just Temper now. It's gonna take a while. Just go on. Tries to find Agathi, but he's not able to quite connect the shots with that 4x scope Storm. But guess what? Storm is also getting flanked. Or actually not getting flanked. Godsend or Temper is just pulling out of this fight, as Agathi and Six God try to find a way from this zone. Storm is getting tagged up, goes for the jiggle. He's very low on health and it does get uprooted by Shady. More shots will be coming out. The thirst is going to be there. I did say the flanker was flanked. Six God wants to go for that fight. He knows the team that is there and he's like, you know what? It would not be a bad thing if you actually take on this team. He does see Storm behind that buggy. Is he going for the thirst? The suppressive fire coming out from the many members of the Slime 4KT. The corridors blow up. Shady does get the thirst. Slime 4KT do lose Storm as the boys from eSports are getting pushed by Undisputed AE. Snow 6 is still down. Inspector going for the flank. I think he's been spotted by Hyman. Undisputed AE going for that flank. Snow 6 does get thirsted. The guys from eSports are just following that car from Sahil, but little do they know that they've still got 3 more members from Undisputed AE on them as Matrix is slowly finding his way up the hill. He just spot Hyman. Hyman on 1 HP. He's overextending, he's pushing the spike, goes for the jump shot, goes on the other side, and he just get him down, Inspector. Yummy's just gonna be behind. The thirst is there. Undisputed AE, they really want the top of this hill to themselves. Yummy's just gonna be holding it up. Eli away from these fights. Pochinki Hill is actually a very, very tough spot to actually to defend though. It's so open. It doesn't have so many uneven grounds, and rope is so large. That is just one other thing to add, as Yummy is just gonna be snaking it up or just holding a beat as quiet as possible behind this rock. Does see the members from Undisputed AE jumping. It's like, which one of you do I take out first, or is he just gonna hold it up? Eli is not close to Yummy. Ooh, but we do see a little bit of cluster going on here as Team Euphoria do push up onto some of the members from Dark Dragons or from Dragons. Psycho seems to be very close to Blade. He doesn't take the shot. Nero taking some shots. Psycho getting shot at, but the shot's not able to connect from Blade. Temper out here in Pochinki, very close to the guys from our Rage as Citizens do get it started with some of the members from KHK eSports. The crash is there. Temper gets the memo. Shots going out. 2 members from our Rage are down, and I think the push is going to be initiated. But it's a third party situation. It's third party after third party after third party over here in Pochinki. Where is Citizens? Nate's coming out from Shady up onto Jimmy. It's uncooked. It doesn't land well. Slime 4KT up the hill, still trying to third party this fight. It's the 3-man squads over in this lobby, man. The 3-man squad be doing the most. Look at who's shooting. Every single person is shooting at Pochinki right now. The vehicles do get destroyed. Outrage in a whole tough spot as Shady wants to push up onto that fight. He's cooking up that molly. He's just holding it up outside. What are you doing? See, Yummy does get a knock onto Inspector. What? Okay, I really don't know what must have transpired up there on Pochinki Hill, but Yummy Obido, Agathi does connect the nade onto Jimmy, and do they want to push up onto this fight? They've gotten 3 knocks now. Influence Rage to get it started with not gaming. The molly's going out from Agathi. Nangri does get thirsted. They're up there on the northern side of the zone. I don't think Not Gaming wants to push up onto that one, but Influence Rage, we want that fight definitely, as our Rage are just out here holding it up with this compound. 6 score does go down to King's Nade though. The Nade games, bruh. OP stuff. Man, the people got party in this fight. Godsend still not pushing for this one. The nades will be landing. Shady does get a knock onto King. They've just been getting the knocks, but they're not acting on it as Influence Rage do push up onto the guys from Not Gaming. Acid is going to be the one pulling up the res onto Jaeger, or sorry, onto Risks. Shots coming out from Skydo as he does have the idea, but no, Risks and Acid ended up moving too much, and that res will be cancelled. Ooh, the nades will be landing, but the nades are just too far as Temper do fully push up onto the guys from Team Rage or our Rage, and they do get the confirms Not gaming left to 2 members up. It's going to be Risks and Acid, and they're just going to be smoking it up here out in the outskirts of school. We're down to 10 teams in the lobby. 4KT pushing up onto Pochinki right now. We've got 3 teams in Pochinki. It's going to be the guys from Temper, Slime 4KT, and Team Euphoria. But the shots already be coming out. 4KT deciding to play in the ditch. But the thing about playing in ditch, when the nades begin to roll out, bro, it becomes a whole lot of danger. Whole lot of danger, a whole lot of trouble, and a whole lot of stress that you can't handle. And what did I say about the nades? They're already beginning to land up onto the boys from Slime 4KT. Long nades though from Team Euphoria. Sigh. Alright, Influence Rage also do seem to be having an interest in crashing Pochinki. Everybody has got their eyes on Pochinki right now. Shots coming out from behind, and Influence Rage have a memo that there are teams present here in Pochinki. A shots will be coming out from Team Euphoria. Dark Dragons also in the outskirts of school. If they do open up their eyes, they should be able to see some of the players from Slime 4KT. Problem 4KT. Who's that though? Who renamed? About flank, swallow flank, guy. Team Euphoria just holding it up. This guy says he's not Paraboy or not Pyro Boy. Definitely not him though. Definitely not Pyro Boy. We got Team Emery. Team Influence Rage finding their way up here into Pochinki. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams over here in Pochinki. You know what would be weird if the zone does push away from Pochinki though. Who else is hoping the zone pushes away from Pochinki? I mean, I'm one. I'm hoping the zone does, and I think that's what Inspector has got their eye on, as Pyro Boy actually just get a knock onto Self, but the instance res will be there. I don't think Team Euphoria want to push up onto this fight. They do seem to be making some movement, and I knew the zone was just going to push away from Pochinki. It does push us east, and Existence and Undisputed AE will be the only teams in the zone. Fear does seem to be finding their way close to them, but Maniac is gonna hear those cars rotating, and I think he's gonna press the brakes here. But no, he's not pressing the brakes. He's bent on his rotation, finding his way into the open fields, into the ditch of the open fields out here. Team Euphoria finding their way into the zone, but they are heavily getting shot at. Sinister trying to switch seat, but both of them do get uprooted by Scar OP. Pyro Boy does get uprooted, and this is Hocus Pocus, Oity Toity, and Ulabalu that Team Euphoria were not expecting. The 2-piece comes in from Psycho, but it does get spotted, and it does get taken out by Shady with the 3rd party. He was on a squad wipe, but he did get taken out. I don't know if Shady got the memo, but they should push up into the ditch right now. Now is the time. It's now or never, as Dark Dragons will be taking some shots. Slime 4KT looking for their way into the zone. Nero is gonna hear them on rotation. He just takes some shots. Problem is very low. Slime 4KT just stopping to heal it up. Fex is still gonna keep moving. So is Self looking for a better placement in that zone. But can Fex actually make it into the zone? He does make it into the zone. He's able to hide behind one of these broken BRDMs. But it's a whole lot of shots coming out from outskirts of Pochinki as Achille does go down. He will be raised up instantly, but Team Influence Rage are taking some shots from Temper. Temper deciding to still hold their position in Pochinki, and they're taking shots at pretty much every other person who is seated in the zone, as Maniac is taking some shots towards the boys from Slime 4KT, destroying those vehicles, just giving them extra cover. Fear is still looking for that perfect entrance into the zone, and they're able to find a place in the eastern part of the zone, as Problem does get naded, and the thirst to be there from Maniac. 4KT left to 2 players alive. Fear, we're down to 8 teams left in this lobby. Citizens are taking some shots as Sloan does get knocked. Inspector taking some shots towards the guys from Fear. Hawk is down. Make that 2 players knock. The zone does push up, and it gets smaller and smaller as Hawk is going to be getting rest back up. Knee does lose his life on that one. Temper has got to find their way into the zone. I reckon I don't think they've got any vehicles, so it does Influence Rage. It's going to be a matter of who is going to hold it up better in the zone, who is gatekeeping who, as the boys from Dark Dragons will be taking some shots at Slime 4KT. Can Temper, can Shady actually hold up the boys from Team Unique or Team Influence Rage? It's going to take a while. The Dragons in the zone. That kill switch is going to serve as an advantage. Any person who is in a vehicle right now is literally on a suicide mission. Literally on a suicide mission, as that Dragons do find a way to form up there somewhere around the center of the zone. But once those smokes clear out, Dragons are going to be in a whole lot of danger. But more shots will be coming out as the boys from Influence Rage are still looking for that little bit of exit out of the ditch that they are in. But they know they are heavily kept by the boys from Temper. But the nades will be landing up onto them. I don't know if those are nades or smokes, but they seem to be ready to make that rotation. Hansley gets into the car. So does Scar, Terry, Skydo. Do they want to do a 4-man car rotation? They do have the smokes to lead them on into the zone. But you can already see the bad omen from trying to get out of here. You can already tell that this is not going to work, Terry. But the drive is going to be coming in. Hansley, pro driver, finding his way into the zone. They're getting distracted, but they will be heading straight for the compound occupied by Fear and Existence Gaming. And I think they want this third party. They want this compound. Exist down one player. Influence Rage pushing up into this building. Shots coming out. Hawk does go. Oh, wow. Clutch is still upstairs. He's taking some shots. He does get wild down. The zone is going to be taking the guys from Temper. Hawk in the building. He just gets Skydo down. Goes for the instant thirst. Ruthless is going to be outside. Hawk opening up that nade. Does decide to close it back up. He hears some footsteps behind him. He does see him. The shots coming out with the Uzi. Hawk on fire. He does get the knock. He does get the thirst. Existence house. We're down to 5 teams left in the zone. Shots still coming out as... Ooh, look at when the Q feed is so way behind. Like, it's literally just getting it as the smokes and nades will be coming out from Balloy to just ward off the guys from Influence Rage. They're not in the zone. Undisputed AE have a good position. They're still not in the zone, but Dragons, they've got 4 players still alive. Broken is going to be the only one left for his team, which is going to be Citizens, and Balloy and Hawk has got to find a way to get out of that little rabbit hole that they find themselves in. Zone 7, shots coming out. Terry does get spotted by Broken, and it's going to be Hansley, the last one left. He doesn't have eyes. All he can just do is smoke up and hope he can get that revive. He's got 14 seconds to get into the zone. He's going to go for that revive. Broken, he knows there's guys in that compound, and he's just waiting for them to try and come into the zone. 11 players alive, 5 teams left. I do hear someone gets into the buggy, and that's going to be Hawk and Balloy, each taking their individual buggies. They want to pull up behind the guys from Undisputed AE. Spectre is there. Maniac is also there. It's all Copier against Maniac. Maniac shooting through the smoke. Hawk is trying to get the shots, but no, he does get spotted and he does get taken out. And I think that was Broken also going out. And Influence Rage finding their way into the zone. Hansley is going to be the last one left. He's got just one first aid kit, and he's just trying to find a little bit of an entry into the zone. This is zone 8. The zone is literally so tiny I can't see it anymore. Dragons still snaking it up. They've got a full team and they're not capitalizing on that. They've got 6 kills to their name and they're just out there snaking, waiting to see if they can gather information. As Hansley is able to spot Achille, and he does get Achille down, looking for that thirst from Hansley. Can you get that thirst? He's opening up that nade. He's cooking it. He's cooking it. The nade is in the kitchen, and the nade does go out. Is that a good nade? It's cooked too much. But anyways, the shots will be coming out. The support fire coming out from Blade onto Hansley. Hansley's got just one first aid kit left, and he knows that he's got to use it now or never. Blade looking for a better snake angle as the smokes do get deployed. More nades coming out from Hansley. This time he doesn't cook that one. Oh, that was a molly. It doesn't quite connect. He's still taking the shots towards the guys from Dragons, but they do have the cover. Hansley is about 28 meters away from the zone. He's got to run into that zone, and you can see him already looking for a better position as, but yes, does get spotted by Maniac. The thirst is there, and we're down to 6 players left in this zone. 3 teams alive. Hansley still fragging his way. He's running and gunning with half health, and it does get taken out eventually by Blade. Undisputed AE up against the boys from Dragons. It's a 2v3. Who do you think is walking home with this chicken dinner? Shots coming out. Nero's been spotted by Inspector. Inspector trying to be as careful as he can. I want to know who's in the zone. Inspector is in the zone. Nero does try to push in. It does go down. Achille also goes down. It's a 2v1. Blade the last one left. The thirst to be coming up. It's all Blade. They know he's got to be somewhere in that smoke, and you can see Undisputed AE. They're getting ready for this final chicken dinner. You see both of them, Inspector and Maniac, pushing up onto that smoke. You can just see them pushing up. Blade on the floor. He does get spotted, and the boys from Undisputed AE walk home with the first chicken dinner of the day. With how many kills is that? Ooh, 14 kills to their name, if I'm not doing my math wrong. Dragons, I feel like they actually wasted a lot of time, but you can't actually blame them for what they actually did play over there, because they had a full squad. They just stayed there in the zone. They knew it was more of open grounds. They knew if they stood up, they're actually like risking themselves being found. But I feel like they could have done a whole lot of third party on the guys, you know, Influence Rage, Fear, and Existence, who were on that outskirts just below Pochinki Hill. But still, it was a good game from them. They finished second place with 5, 6, 7 kills. I do feel like they bottled at the end though. But anyways, Influence Rage in third place with 6 kills to their names, and that's going to be Citizens in fourth with 6 kills also to their names. Fifth place is going to be the boys from Fear with 4 kills. Existence in 6th with 5 kills. Temper in 7th with 7 kills. Forgate in 8th with no kill. Team Euphoria in 9th with no kill. Not Gaming in 10th with no kills. Team Rage, or our Rage actually, in 11th with no kills. 12th we've got the guys from eSports, KHK in 13th. Outsiders in 14th, and the boys from Yokida is going out first in 15th place. That was match 1. Match 2 should be starting very soon. I'll see you guys in a jiffy. Don't go anywhere. Please like the stream if you've not subscribed, if you've also not subscribed, and please share the stream. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next match. It should be Sandhawk or Miramar. I don't remember. I keep forgetting. But either way, Crownz is going to be with you in a jiffy. Stay safe, stay connected. You know the real vibes, boys. In yard or yard gaming. In case you're wondering why I timed you out, so it's because you're messianing. I just said it's in all honesty. I'm not in the mood today, guy. The littlest of things like this will trigger me. So you coming to my chat to come and tell me that one person is only performing well because of his ping, his toxicity, and I time you out. Say any other thing. Or don't come to my chat and come and start saying shit, I beg. Got a clutch over there and you're telling me that ping they help this guy. Shut the fuck up, boy. Anyway. Just wanted to clear that. Back to this. Wait, what? How are we starting already? I never finished my pizza. Wrong. Undisputed AE walking on with the chicken in the last match, so we're gonna be giving them the London speciality.
We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
How can I hear the all chats from now? That's weird. That sounds like Nerudo. Oh, flight path, sorry. It's a nice flight path actually, taking us all the way from the trailer park down to Impala. I got 50 views but only 24 likes. I guess people hate me now. What did I do to deserve so much hate? You can already see the teams landing, taking their time. UAE finally making their exits, but we're not going to be waiting for them as we're going to be jumping over straight to San Martin, where we've got the boys from 4KT with the boys from Temper. Isn't that fun? I go finish my drink first. Huh. Empire is probably like, what? What team? What team landed with us? Oh, and you guys can't hear sounds. I'm sorry about that. Temper is probably like, whoa, what team landed with us? And then until they get that knock, they wouldn't know. Aha! The Molly does connect, and now they know it's line 4KT over here with them. That was a nice Molly by Fex though. As Acid and the guys from eSports to get it started in El Pozo. It's line 4KT, do push up into the building. Do push up into the building, I'm sorry. McGathy just find target. It's a trade-off now. Sleepy does find slow. The instant thirst is there. So I'm trying to push upstairs, but there's smokes everywhere. Who is gonna be the conqueror of San Martin? Alright. Molly, smokes, everything throwables coming out from the guys from Temper and Slime. Ooh. Wow. Shady does peek out. It does find Storm. Storm goes down. 2 players down for Slime 4KT. Problem and Fex will be the last ones left. Can they pull up the 2v4? Fex does go down. Gunner is pushing downstairs. They know they're left with just one more player, and they will be looking for that last player for Slime 4KT. They know he's downstairs, and it's gonna be a problem. Cause problems. It does get spotted. It does get Gunner down, but Shady's gonna be there for the wipe, and that's Slime 4KT going out in 16th place. We're gonna be pulling quickly to Opposer. Maybe not Opposer, but Elazaha, where we've got the guys from Citizens out here with some of the members from KHK eSports. Playboy is gonna be the last one left, and KHK, they want to push up onto this fight. They know he's got to be upstairs, and you can hear them pushing in numbers. Good night, boy. Oh. Anyways, Playboy goes out. It was a numbers advantage. There was no other way. There was no other way that was gonna turn out. I mean, I'm not underestimating the boy, but bruh, that's 4 dudes approaching you at the same time. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sleep, I promise you. I should be able to cast Sanok very well. This is why I don't like eating pizza. Pizza will be making you want to sleep. But anyways, Miramar is quiet, so we're just gonna wait till these teams move close to each other, and I'm just gonna relax a bit because for some reason I'm getting cold. Sorry, hot. See, I be get one killing. Oh, just a second. Excuse me, guys. I'll be with you in a second. Ooh, the nades already coming out onto the guys from eSports. They don't connect yet, but they're knocking the door. And who's gonna be knocking the door? It's gonna be Not Gaming. Heh. Just give me 1 second, guys. I have to open my window. I think that should be okay. Alrighty. Ooh, Angry does get pushed on by Eli and Snow 6, and he does go down. Jaeger is going to be outside in the background. Zeus is also going to be outside, and I don't think they want this fight. They do not want the fight. Anyways, Undisputed AE getting it started with the guys from your Killer E's, and I think that's going to be a quick one. Fantasy is not close, so that happened. That was a quick one. I want to know, how is my stream quality though? Is it still good? Because over here I can't tell. Okay, I do see excellent condition, so Nobody's quite close to anyone yet, so we're just gonna be leaving it up on Not Gaming. Do try and get out of El Pozo, but I don't know. I don't think they've been taken out just yet. They did head out, but I don't see them on the map anymore. Oh, there they are. Moving close to the guys from Outsiders. Outsiders though, finding their way to the zone. Sheki OP driving. I just want to drop my phone for like 2 seconds and relax. It's Miramar, it's actually expected to go quiet though, but just give me a second, I have to go grab water. I'm thirsty. Uh-oh. Sorry we had to leave you for some technical difficulties, but we're back. What happened, guys? Does anyone want to fill me in? I'm getting hot. I really want to pull off this shirt. But mans can't be nude on stream, you know. I want to pity you guys. I don't want you guys to see my amazing, you know. Undisputed AE though, they do get a member from Existence. I think he got caught on rotation and he's gonna get thirsted by Inspector. Ooh, but Team Euphoria though, Sinister and Hunter very close to some of the members from your Killer E's. They do hear them rotating away, but they don't take those shots, and YKI are gonna be able to find a way into the zone undisturbed. Fear though landing in Ahumada, and they finding it very hard to get into this new zone. Just use the roads as the zone continues to push us southwest. Not Gaming though, Jaeger and Zeus finding their way into the zone. They'll be moving very, very close to Slay. Yeah, Slay does see Jaeger, does uproot him. Zeus heading on the same path. So close, is solo. The vehicle is damaged. More shots coming out from Slay. He's looking for that 2-piece, and oh, it's gonna be Uruka from the side, taking Not Gaming out, and Not Gaming does go out also early as Influence Rage are going to be rotating very close to the guys from Outsiders. The Outsiders hear the shots though, or sorry, do they hear the vehicles rotating? I think Jesse is just so focused on getting that car out. He does see them, he sees Hades, he doesn't stop, he's just moving, he doesn't want that fight. You can see him heading out, he's like, nope. Have fun getting into the zone, and everybody seems to want to use this road into the zone. Look at Temper just lining up behind the guys from Influence Rage. Wow, how amazing. Why is my chat boring like this? Why is nobody talking in the chat? Is my stream offline? Stream is not offline now, so what are you guys doing? Well, anyways, Rage is out here. Reverb does get taken out. He jumps out early from the vehicle, and that's gonna be a casualty. Will Baker be able to get that res? Baker does smoke up. Uruka very far putting in the shots, but I think they're Hue glitch. They should be just fine. Shots coming out. I don't know who, but it's good. Oh, the nade's landing. Reverb does get rest back up, but the nade is going to be there to take him out again. Baker trying to see if he can get that rest back up. Outrage, they want this fight. You can already see them pushing in. The nades are coming out. These nades are bouncing off. It does bounce off the horizon though. That was actually a perfectly placed nade. But the more nades coming out, Jimmy's looking for that flank, and I think he got the complete flank. He's putting up the side. Reverb does get taken down again, and this time it does get thirsted. So does Baker, and the boys from KHK will be left with 2 players. It's gonna be Sleepy and Mercury. The last ones left for KHK eSports, and they do get into that bike. They want to head out of there. They don't want that fight. They do recognize a battle that is lost from when it's beginning to be lost. But talking about battles, we've got the guys from Center, very close to the guys from eSports, as Agathi does get taken out. Hyman does go out. It's a trade, 1-1 trade. Gunnar does get spotted from the top of the building by Snow 6. Snow 6 does jump down. Agathi might just get rest. Temper left with 3 players now, and so is so is C Sports. Yomi on the off angle though. Temper 6 guard gets him dragged up. Shady does get spotted by this from the side by Snow 6. Yomi does get spotted down to about 10 HP. 6 guard, the last one left. Can he pull it off against the last 3 members from C Sports? His health is very low. He's got 3 meds. He's trying to pull up that meth kit. Information will be supplied to him from the top of the hill. Eli is letting down the hill, and Eli does get shot at, and Eli does get knocked by 6 God. 6 God trying to hold it up. Snow 6 pushes in, but no, the jiggle is not going to be there. Snow 6 with that Scar L is OP, bro. 4 kills to his/her name, Snow Weeks. Wherever you are OP. I caught my cap, pull off my helmets for you, bro. What's this? And well, it's gonna be quiet again in this lobby. That's Temper going out in 13th place. We can already see the big names going out early in this match. I think these guys are testing new things over here in Miramar. Ooh, what? Oh no, it did not connect. I saw the Q feed, but I'm like, bruh. But anyway, ooh, all right, and that's going to be Lita Bones. I don't know what team was lit, but they just got lit up and they're out. What team was that? I don't know what team that was, but anyways, we've got the guys from Dragons taking some shots at the guys from Existence as Achille. I think it was Achille. Oh boy, yeah, actually. I promise you guys, it's not sleep. It's just something else, man. I don't know. Probably boredom. Like I said, I'm actually not even in the streaming mode. The zone about to close up. It does take us central. It's quite okay. We've got quite a number of teams. It shouldn't be too hard for these teams to rotate into this zone. As you can already see, RH gets into those vehicles. Influence Reach also gets into the vehicles. Outsiders gets into the vehicles. Fear gets into the vehicles. C Sports gets into the vehicles. Undisputed A finding their way into the zone. The boys from Team Euphoria are still down there in Minas del Val. Mina de Val. I don't know how you pronounce that though. You guys in the chat are being boring, you know. In all honesty. I know I'm quite harsh, but so far you're still being rational. Diddy, but yeah, does get spotted. He does get knocked and thirsted instantly. I don't know how people do that, but cool shots going out onto Fear. Hawk is able to find a way into the zone. Matrix does find some of the members from Undisputed, from Existence. The long range shots though from these teams, as the Hunter is going to be finding his way up the hill. He might just get confronted or welcomed by the bullets from Track Dragons, and yep, it does go for that 360. Turning back, trying to head down the hill. Shots going out. His vehicle is on fire. He does get blown up by Blade. Sorry about that, fam. He's dead. You can stop shooting now. Thank you. We'll see eSports. They keep getting pushed by team after team after team. They're down to 11 kills now. Baloy does get spotted by Eli. Eli able to use that rock for cover. He does spot Knee. Knee down to about 1 HP. Waiting for Knee to just pick them that angle again. Knee does pick the angle. He doesn't heal up. Shots coming out from Eli, preferring the wrong side of the rock though. The thirst is about to come out. Knee has still not healed up. Knee trying to find a way into the zone. He does smoke up. He's got no meds but 27 bandages, and he's not using any one of them because I mean, why use bandages when your health is low? Wow does get into that vehicle and is going to be making a whole lot of noise. They must have heard him, but I think they'll just let him get away with murder. Or they'll just let him get away there. But anyways, Team Euphoria rotating very close. Some of the members from your killer is a shot to be coming out from the top of the hill. Sinister getting shot at, and it does get spotted from the side by Zero. With that M762, Psycho is going to probably fall to the same dilemma as you can see him driving in the middle of the road, and he does get spotted. I don't know who you think is in this lobby that you'll be driving in the middle of it. Oh, good gracious, man. But anyway, Team Euphoria left to just one player left. My head is banging. Shots going out from Outrage as they're taking shots towards the guys from Outsiders. Where's Outrage though? Oh, there they are. Outrage with 5 kills to the name. Whoever is tapping that M16 is OP though. Rage King just gets spotted from the side, and he's just going to be getting into the cover as the boys from Existence will be taking some shots out. Aero does get a knock onto Uruka. Jimmy has to go prone. Shots coming from the bottom of the hill by Xenon with that Mini 14, and is he able to get it? No, he's not able to get it, but Aero on the other hand is going to be able to get the SLR shots to connect onto 2 of the members from Team Rage. Influence Rage looking for that beautiful position in the zone, and I think that compound has been scouted by Hansley, and they will be settling for that compound as Undisputed AE do seem to be pushing relatively very close to the guys from Dragon. So Nero does go down with that amazing shot with the M416 by Inspector. Nate's coming out. Inspector has a nade of his own. Uncooked, loads is out, and just played by his side, taking some pre-fire. Inspector down to about 30 HP. Matrix does pull up with the buggy from the side. The molly does connect from Sahil onto Nero, and they will be pushing up the hill. Shots coming out. They don't want to overextend. Nero does get thirsted. Blade is there. Molly goes down. Blade gets a knock onto Matrix. UAE is going to be pushing up onto this fight. Blade can pull up the one before. He's down to about 30 HP. He does get pushed on. Inspector coming in from the side of the rock, and it does get spotted. Undisputed AE win that fight against Dragons, and we're down to 9 teams in the lobby. Shecky does get a knock onto one of the members from Team RH. More shots coming out from the boys from Outsiders. I don't think they should be taking so much shots, given that they're below, they're downhill, they don't really have so much angles. Fear is still alive in this zone. They're still drinking the blue juice, but they will be finding their way into the next zone as your killer is looking for a way to just creep up behind the guys from Undisputed AE. But if they do hear those vehicles, UAE are not going to stop firing till those vehicles blow up. But I guess it's going to be a no on whether they heard those vehicles or not, as Pyro Boy is going to get rotated by the guys from eSports. He does take some shots at Eli. Eli has his time. Once that fight stops, tries to take some shots. Sees Paraboy. Paraboy does spits. He gets the light. He's got the M249 at hand. Snowy's gonna be pushing him up to this fight. Snowy's got the exit 4-9. Boy up for the contest. He does down him down with that mini, but no, he's gonna get taken out by Eli as he does get welcomed by the .45 ACP bullets of that Thompson. We move on as the zone does shift, takes us further south. Existence will be taking a fight, and I think they did get a knock and they confirmed onto the last two members of Fear who were trying to rotate into the zone. We are down to 7 teams in this lobby. The boys from Influence Rage do not like the way this zone is moving, and speaking of Rage, we've got the guys from Team Rage pushing up onto the guys from Undisputed AE as the play zone begins to take his damage on the guys from Dragons. Your killer is also going out to the zone one after the other. The nades do land onto Inspector, but he's going to be able to pull out of that fight, but no, scratch that as it does get uprooted. The driver protection is not going to be there on that buggy, and it does get uprooted instantly. It should be fine as it does seem to be getting res back up. It is a trade, it's a 1-1 trade. The mollies, the smokes, they're landing up. The boys from Team Rage just holding it up in this zone, trying to get the rest back up onto their members, as outsiders might just be getting shot at by some of the members from Influence Rage. eSports also taking shots at Yomi. eSports are currently on 13th kills. Do you guys want to take a chill pill? Xenon and JC will be the last ones left for outsiders. Yomi is able to get that, you know, reload on his health. I don't know what you call that, but Uruka does seem to be getting pushed by the guys from Influence Rage. Hansley does get the memo. He's pushing outside. He doesn't see him. Hansley goes down, jumps downstairs. Rage is gonna be holding it up by the side of that stairs, but Skydo himself also does get taken out. Uruka is looking for a way up that hill, up that building, to the very top of that building. As you can see him just moving around. He's probably wondering, why are these guys not pushing? But little does he know that there's only 2 guys alive downstairs. Make that 3 now as the boys from Influence Rage to get their rest back up onto the
I'm thirsty.
Oh,
I need the juice.
Come on, Siri, that's too early. But anyways, shots not coming out yet, as Uruka is just going to be upstairs trying to see if he can hold off the guys from for as long as possible, but I guess the answer is going to be no, as he does get taken out by the amazing shooting power of the Groza. Team Rage, they still have members in the zone. Eli is going to be the only one up against the guys from Undisputed AE, hoping she can actually pull off gatekeep, but Yomi does get taken out. Snowwix, what can you do? The mollies, the nades coming out towards Eli. Eli in a whole lot of danger though, but he's still being victorious. He's taking the fight. He's like, no, I'm not gonna give us. As Snowwix is gonna get the knock, or sorry, the res up onto Eli. I said Eli. I'm missing up the names, but anyways, outsiders getting shot at by the guys from Influence Rage, as shots will be coming from every single part of the top of this game. As we just try to take some shots, but no, outsiders do get spotted and they do get taken out. Influence Rage, they do lose 2 players on this one, but the res will be able to be pulled up. Maybe 2 reses will be able to come up, just maybe, as we're down to 20 seconds before this zone begins to close up. 6 teams, 18 players left in this lobby. Ooh, the mini 14 shots coming out from Matrix, not quite able to connect, as the guy from Rage is able to get into cover. Undisputed AE looking to take this one home. The boys from eSports still trying to pull up behind them, and I think Undisputed AE just forgot about eSports. They seem to have turned their backs on Eli, who seems to be very close to them. Eli is still smoking up, but Eli doesn't have this memo. He can still hear Maniac's footsteps. He's trying not to overextend, as his teammates might not be able to cover him if he does go further up. But shots will be coming out as the other members from eSports will be looking for a better position in the zone, and scratch that, they already found a better position in the zone and they're going to be capitalizing on it, as the boys from Existence do look for a way into the zone. They do push up. Rage King does get taken out. Existence pushing up onto this compound, and the boys from our Rage would just be barely keeping it up with themselves. More shots coming out. Matrix does push up onto the fight. Matrix pushes into the building and getting shot out from behind. He does push up into the building. He doesn't have enough bullets in that M416. Switches over to the Mini 14, but he does get spotted and he does get taken down. The molly does land. Jimmy's out here looking for that thirst. He does get the thirst. We're down to 5 teams, 12 players left in the zone. Existence, they did get the memo and they're going to be pushing into that fight, as eSports are going to be coming in from behind. Sahil finally does get pushed by Snowix. Snowix is the one with the balls. Gonna be pushing up onto that fight. Sahil trying to shoot through the smoke, looking for that one player. But Snowix going back, trying to see if she can get that res onto Eli. They've still got Yummy in the zone though. This gameplay from eSports is absolutely top notch. You see them putting one player in the zone and leaving two players to keep every single member of Undisputed AE who's looking for a way into the zone. But looking for zones, we've got the guy, the last member, Jimmy from Outrage, is going to be holding it up in this house. You can see the smokes coming out from Snowix, or sorry, from Yomi onto his teammates. Shots coming out as Ansley does get spotted by Zodiac, and we're down to 4 teams left in this zone. Undisputed AE must feel like they're pinched as the zone does get its stole. It does get Sahil down. Or actually Maniac down. Sahil trying to come in from the side of the hill, but I think Zodiac must have spotted him. Sahil taking some shots. He does get Zodiac down. He's trying to deal with his last life, looking for that last step. He was going to walk into the nade anyway, and we're down 3 teams in this zone. Eli, what are you on? eSports on 14 kills to their name. They got blessed with a whole lot of enemies, and here they are putting it to work as they're going to be pushing up into this building that has got the guys from Existence. And Snowy does push on with that M249, and it's the 3-man/woman squad of eSports against Jimmy. They got the memo, the peak is there, and eSports gets the knock and the thirst and the winner chicken dinner with 16 kills to their name. Whoever is spamming the AUP, he's not even going to get until like 5 minutes after, so I'm just gonna remove. Okay, this is obvious. It's obvious, nothing to spoil. But anyways, that's gonna be eSports. They absolutely fragged out in this match. You could already see them coming in from the beginning of the match, getting the first 4 kills on the team, and then different teams, Temper, Fear, different teams just kept on trying to get their compounds, but they kept on holding it. They're like, no, this compound is ours. There's no way you're actually going to take this compound for us. And you've loved to see the gameplay from eSports, finishing with a total of 17 kills. I did say Yumi did pop off in the last match, but this match she wasn't able to pop off just as much. But Snowix, on the other hand, finishing the match with 11 kills on our own or his own. I don't know. I got to confirm the gender of the people in the team or on the team. Outrage finishing 2nd place with 7 kills to their name. Existence is going to be 3rd with 7 kills to their name. Undisputed AE 4th place with 8 kills to their name. I did like the way UAE did hold themselves up the hill. They did get pushed on by by Eli from eSports, but they didn't succumb. They held it up even when they were 2 players down, but they had to find their way into that zone at the latest of time, but it just did not work out for them. Influence Rage in 5th, Yokila is in 6th, Outsiders in 7th, Fear in 8th, Euphoria in 9th, Dragons in 10th, KHK in 11th, Leeds Esports in 12th, Temper in 13th, Not Gaming in 14th, Citizens 15th, and the boys from Slime 4KT who landed with Temper in 16th place. Sandhawk is going to be next, the revive. Stay tuned, stay connected, and I'm going to be with you very soon. Just let me hop into the room. I'm almost missed the Sandhawk codes, oh, voila. Ha! That's how the almost started without me. That's how they would have started without me. You can imagine. Just imagine. But anyways, we are strong. They will not leave us behind. So we're just waiting for the match to start here. So Alrighty. Sorry for the long wait. I was tagged into the room real quick. But here we are in Sandhawk.
Welcome to
One of the
PUBG
fastest
Mobile.
maps in the game. I'm gonna be playing over to see eSports as they did win the last match, so we're giving them the London Speciale.
We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
Sandhawk, we don't really care so much about the flight path. I mean, it's not a quite nice one, but everybody should be able to meet. Everybody should be able to get to wherever they want to get to. Alrighty. Everyone's getting. Ah, damn, bro. My phone is hot. Everyone is landing, getting safe. Ooh, snow. And the guys from C do seem to be getting landed on fair. Do take their time to land close to Slime 4 KT. We've got 3 teams in. We've got 3 teams in Paradise, and Temper is probably like, why are these teams do land there? Zampy does go down. 6 got the last one left. Can he hold it up though? 6 got against the boys from Citizens. He does get 1 down. Or actually, he does get Zane down. Will he be able to go for that rest though? He does hear the guys from KHK Sports outside. He's gonna be going for those thirsts. I mean, a little Q points will not kill. He does hear the guys from KHK. Sleepy's out there. Sleepy can climb up. He does see Mercury. Fires there. Goes for the drop shot. Gets Mercury down. Goes for the thirst. But he's getting shot at from the side, and he does go out to Sleepy. If he didn't go for that thirst, he should have gotten that fine wipe. But I think Citizens must have gotten that memo, and I don't know if they want to push up or not. But we're going to put it over to Hatin, where we've got the guys from C up against the guys from Not Gaming. This person sounds like Angel. Angel, is that you?
I don't get it. Like,
I swear that's Angel.
Yeah, period. I'm blaming my period on you. Maybe it felt you.
Shoot! What the fuck?
No. It was supposed to come to
Shots coming out. Eli is gonna get pushed on by Zeus. The jump shot is there. It does connect. Snowix, can you clutch this one? Snowix up against Zeus. Tries to get Zeus. Low on HP. Goes for the drop shot, but gets taken out by Nesta. Pulling over to DD, who's going to be out here with the guys from Team Euphoria, but I guess I pulled up too late as the thirst and the wipe is already there. That Dragon's out. We're down to 11 teams in the zone, just like that. Fear already. They're not pushing, they just wanted to loot and get out of there. As Rage to get the wipe up onto existence also. What is going on? Wow. Now wow. Slime for KT to try to push up into the 3 warehouses where they saw the guys from Fearland, but they're able, but actually Fear is already out of there though, so they don't JP come out. They looted there as quick as possible and they left. Now this is going to be one very long Sandhawk game, given that most of these teams have queued themselves up on landing. Citizens also push up onto the guys from KHK eSports and they did get that wipe. So we're just going to be out here chilling and watching most of these teams just have fun. I just want to have fun for some reason. Hawk is in water and I think the push has been initiated, as you can already see. Self and I think that's Storm. Yeah, Self and Storm pushing up close to the guys from Fear. I don't understand you, Fear. You know Slime 4KT is gonna be in boot camp. You landed in boot camp, you looted boot camp only to run away. Come on. Loot and fight, bro. Anyway, anyways, that's gonna be the guys from your killer. He's looking at one of the members from Team Euphoria. Hunter tries to go for that rest. The potato from Fantasy will not be overlooked, but we'll forget about it for like 2 seconds as he does get pushed up by Vegeta. Vegeta coming in from the left with our Thompson, but the suppressed AKM will do the job quite fine as he just get them down. And more members pulling up, and it's going to be Pyro Boy pulling up close to Fantasy. Fantasy on 50 HP, baiting him out. Pyro Boy getting shot out from the side. Pyro Boy down to about 50 HP, does get 0 down, but the jump shot from from Fantasy is going to be there to clear them out as the boys from your killer used to get that wipe. Hawk does find a way to pull up behind the guys from Slime 4KT. I don't get what his plan is, but he's been spotted. He does see problem, he gets problem down. He's getting pushed on by Self, and he does go down to Storm, who does pull up from behind him, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, Fear dives with 3 players. Wild is going to be pushing up wildly into that fight. Slime 4KT do have some members in boot camp. Shots coming out. Wild does get dogged up. I think Hawk has been tested, thirsted. Anyways, Needles gets spotted by Storm, and it's ending quite badly for the guys from Fear as shots will be coming out. Wild and Baloy still pushing up onto Self and Problem. They want to make sure that they actually get these 2-2. Self getting shot at from the side. He's down very low on HP, but he's trying to get that res up as fast as possible. Baloy and Wild will not be pushing up onto this one. I don't think they've got nades, but Self and Problem has got their health back up, and that is going to be a problem to the guys from Fear, as Wild and Baloy, the only plausible option that they've got will be to jump into the water. More smokes coming out. Wild does get spotted. Baloy, the last one there, takes some shots at Self, but he's not able to get the shots as he does get spotted by Problem 4KT. The boys from Dark Side do push up into boot camp, and I guess they just want to use boot camp as a passageway into the zone, but Storm might just spot Dark Side there as he is crossing into boot camp. I think think the boys from Citizens must have heard the shots, and dark side, you can already see him trying to get cover. He must have seen them doing that holographic sights. Not the smartest of options, but he just go for it. And 2 marks gone, potatoed, and his head is in danger. He had to go prone. He's gonna have to use up his utilities early on in the game. But anyway, oh, that was not another team. Interesting. Zeus on the bridge. I don't know what his mandate is, but he is on the bridge, heading into this bridge or heading into the zone, coming in from ruins. He might get spotted, he might not get spotted, but he's got a teammate. It's gonna be risks on that buggy. Oh, they're actually they're trying to move players. Zeus is the Uber for not gaming. Citizens could have easily found a way into the zone, but they decided to make a little bit of noise. As you can already see, Broken trying to look for an angle, but he himself is also getting flanked by Problem. So who's going to be the chief flanker? Who's going to be the better flanker? We look up to that. As you can already see, Slow looking to go to that angle, looking to find that angle first before Problem gets there. And I don't think he's aware of the memo, but if he does look down the hill, he should be seeing the boys from Slime 4KT. Problem is very close to him. By this time, I think both players must have heard each other's footsteps, and Slow opening the scope, just looking too far, just spot Problem. The potato is there, but he's not quite able to get the shot. He's still picking up, but the other members from Slime 4KT will be pushing up the hill. Sloan continues to extend his flank as the boys from Slime 4KT are getting kept from getting to the zone, and the zone does push us south. Shots coming out. Broken try to ward the guys from Slime 4KT, trying to make them look at him as Sloan is trying to pull up from behind Problem. Can Sloan actually pull this one off? He's coming up behind him. He doesn't hear the footsteps, but Problem is directly beside him, and he does get spotted. Problem will go for that instant thirst onto Sloan. Sloan did overextend on that one, and he did get taken out of Storm. And the other members from Slime 4KT pushing up the hill. Storm up against Broken, opens up that molly, launches it up to that rock. Is that molly good enough? There's second molly coming out from Broken. Broken is on fire. He's taking the shots. Storm does take the shots, and it does get him down. Broken, I don't know what you're on, but bruh, you did get taken out. Citizens left with Optimus, and Darkside left as Vex, and Problem pushing up the hill. Optimus is just going to be holding it up behind this rock, dropping some things, switching those scopes. Avatrex was good. But anyways, the zone has moved, and it's going to be getting hella sweaty from here onwards. Not gaming, holding it up in that edge of ruins. Undisputed AE do finally find the guys from Rage, or our Rage, and King does get Matrix down. The trade is successful. Slime 4KT don't push up onto the guys from Citizens, and Citizens will be looking for a way into the zone as Rage do get their player thirsted. Slime 4KT finding their way into the zone, and they might just be able to keep the guys from Citizens. Matrix is low on HP as he just got rest back up. This is gonna be the last. This is not the last match, but this is probably gonna be the last stream because I'm getting quite worn off, and I'm not really flowing with the vibes coming from the stream. Agathe was good. I feel like I should give you a mod on my stream, but you're a mod on pretty much every stream, every YouTube channel. Agathe is a mod. I'm jealous of that, so I want Crownz to be the one YouTube channel where Agathe is not a mod. Ha. Anyway, shots coming out. Safwan OP does get spotted as the boys from Slime 4KT take some shots towards the guys from Influence Rage in Painan. The push has been initiated. Darkside and Optimus looking for a way into the zone. Storm, he does hear Mysterio, but Mysterio is going to be getting away. I don't know what that Storm, what that Molly was for, but Yeah, what you just witnessed right here is an iOS 14 frame drop. You love to see it, innit? I gotta say, you guys played 2 matches. Both matches you got landed on. Tough luck, innit? I know how it feels. I guess it's probably like the day she decides to play is when all of these teams know they want to land on temper. But you guys did handle yourself quite fine. I mean, the first 2 matches, but in this Sandhawk, he was so close. He came so close. You shouldn't have looked for that thirst. You should have just gone for like the last player. But him looking for the thirst. The QBs is not the best of weapons, but the zone is not the best of zones, as it does push us to the west. Yeah, it pushes us further west. So only 3-4 teams in the zone. Slime 4K team, Friends Rage, Your Killer Is, Undisputed AE, and Citizens have to find their way into this new zone. Citizens may not be making it, as they do seem to be treading on dangerous paths, as Problem is going to be moving very close to Hansley and Terry. Hansley is going to be pushing up onto Problem. Problem easily goes for the crowd shot. He does get one down. Terry on the off angle. Problem looking for that reload, gets the reload. Terry's going to push it in. Problem tries to go for it, but he does see the light Terry as he does go down to Vex. Mysterio is going to be the last one left. I don't think he's having any interest in this fight whatsoever, but ooh, scratch that. He actually does have some interest in that fight. His teammates do get thirsted. It's up to Hugh, trying to see if he can find some of the members. He's trying to keep the guys from Slime Fucking. He knows that he has to get into the zone, and it's a matter of the well, Vex also does see the light. Vex goes down to Mysterio. He can't be rest at this point because there's no point. There's no way Mysterio is going to let them pull off that res. I didn't call you stupid. But the pre-fire onto that tree, it's unreal from the guys from Slime 4KT. They don't want him getting into that zone. Your Killer is able to find their way to the southern side of the zone. Self 4KT finding a way into the zone. He's got all eyes on that tree, and I think Storm is going to be getting the res up onto Fex. He does get that res up, and well, Mysterio is now in a whole lot of danger. He getting pre-fired by Self. More shots coming out as Maniac does find some of the members from the Killer East as they find their way into the zone, and that's going to be Zero going out. Hades does come in from behind and gets a knock onto some of the members from Slime 4KT. He has to heal it up. He's got 3 meds. Can he pull up this res? No, he cannot. As the zone actually does take him out. The zone, the MVP in all sign-up matches, doing what it does best. As you can already see, these players going out one after the other. 4 nades to Mysterio's name, as boys from Outrage to get it started with Undisputed AE. Slime 4KT still heavily pre-firing this tree. They know these guys not gonna let them get into the zone, and you can already see them just shooting everywhere as Fex does look for a better positioning in the zone, but it's got 5 seconds to move into the second zone, which is still further southwest. Shots coming out as Fex does get spotted by the boys from Outsiders, and this is Fex pitching 2 teams against themselves as late eSports are going to be taking some shots at Outsiders, but scratch that's going to be Outsiders on the giving end, not on the receiving end, as Lazy does go prone, spots Xenon, takes Xenon down, taking some more shots. Mysterio still looking for a way into the zone. Shecky preparing that rock. Jesse is very low. He does get potato bang, but Lazy, he's not having it. He wants to push up onto this fight. Shecky does find him, and he does go down. Godson is going to be behind. It's going to be the last one left, and I don't think he wants any of that trouble, as he's just going to become a look for that little bit of saving grace behind the tree, taking some shots with that no scope, but Shecky is going to be there with that M416 to take him out. Outsiders completely OP in this one, as Matrix does get pushed. The nade is going to be there for the flush. The nade lands, it does flush him out. Your Killer is putting in the work here. It's just Techno, and he's going to be able to get that res up onto Fantasy. 5 teams left in this zone. It's absolute chaos over here in this zone, as Nesta is going to be taking some shots towards the last member for Rage, as you can see Jimmy's foot trying to put in those shots, those single tap, but he's not able to get them to connect. 14 seconds, and this zone is going to begin to close up. Zone 6, we are in 10 players alive, 5 teams left. But anyways, your Killer is pushing up onto the boys from Undisputed AE. Sahil taking some shots, but now he's gonna find himself suffering for that decision, as Not Gaming will be taking some shots from outsiders from the top of the hill. JC getting tagged up, but he is already in the zone, so he doesn't have too much to worry about, as he's going to be popping up the painkillers. He's got only 5 bandages left to himself. Sheck is going to be out here, 2 minutes, 10 bandages, so they really cannot do much. They really cannot afford to get knocked, as Nesta is pushing up onto Jimmy. Support fire from behind, or the third party from behind, but he's not quite able to put it. I'm getting tagged, but oh, Nesta, the headshot does connect from Yese from the top of the hill. Is this outsiders game for the taking? They've got 6 kills to the name. 4 teams left in the zone. Sahil is going to be in the blue, and I think he's going to be pulling off the Hugh strat. He's got 6 more meds to his name. There's no points coming out this early if you're trying to do a Hugh strat, but I guess none of the teams have his time. The zone does move. None of these players are in the zone. It's a 2v2v2v1. JC just finally decides to push up. He knows he has to clear this squad of Not Gaming, who's right behind him. He just spot Risks on that peak, and ooh, Risks trying to pick it, and he's like, oh, I should have used the sniper the first time. And he's like, you know what, Risks, pick me again please, I'm begging you. And he's just gonna be waiting for that head to take off that helmet. Oh shoot, Agathe, the comeback though. She says I only mod for OP channels. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not heartbroken, Agathe. I'll take it. I'll take it wholeheartedly. Jaeger does get spotted as he finds his way into the zone, but it does get him down with that M762. Jaeger OP, bear. 2 teams left. It's gonna be a 2v2. Your killer is up against the boys from Not Gaming. Both teams not in the zone, but Not Gaming at a greater disadvantage. They've got no meds, they're low on health, the nades are landing. Risks and Jaeger, the last ones left. They can't afford to take zonal damage as Risks does go down. Jaeger, the last one left. He's trying to see what he can do. One goes down. Is Jaeger up against Fantasy? Jaeger on 1 HP. Can he pull up his clutch? No, he cannot. As the boys from Your Killer is to walk home with the 3rd chicken dinner of the day. No, please no. Thank you. Anyways, 3rd chicken dinner, 8 kills to the name. GG. Nice gaming actually from Your Killer is, though. They did take their time, rotated quite carefully into the zone, avoided all the fights, found the perfect road into the zone, and they were able to finish this game with a winner chicken dinner. Not Gaming suffering hugely due to lack of meds, and you can already see them finishing 2nd place, fragging out in this one with I'm bloated right now, with 7 kills to their name. Outsiders in 3rd place with 6 kills. Undisputed AE in 4th, Rage in 5th, Influence Rage in 6th. The boys from eSports in 7th, Slime 4KT in 8th. Citizens in 9th, Fear in 10th, Euphoria in 11th, Dragons in 12th, Existence in 13th, eSports in 14th, KHK in 15th, and Temper going out first in 16th, as they did get landed on in Sandhawk. So sorry. Anyways, that's going to be all for Sandhawk. We have one final match left, and it's going to be us going back into the holy grounds of Erangel. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected, and I will be with you in a jiffy. Mighty Coagua Scalati, Scala 21, Scala 21 Savage. I'm sorry, guys. I was just like reading chats. But anyways, everyone's battering Sloan for his flank and his 4x spray. Anyways, I'm waiting for this Erangel to get started. I have to go use some Advil and sleep, bro. I don't feel too good.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Okay, we are here in Erangel for the last match. The killer is are gonna be getting the landing speciale. Who's MYS again?
We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
Anyways, we're in Erangel, pretty central. I mean, fair flight path, except for teams that like to land in Georgiopol Hospital, Ruins Gatka Quarry. But anyways, you can already see most of these teams jumping out of the plane. I think the guys from your killer E's are gonna get landed on. You've got about 2 different teams. They've got the boys from eSports and Elite eSports out here in Yasnaya Poliana with them. So, who's gonna be the king of Yasnaya? There's only one way to find out. Alrighty. Let me stop texting this guy. Alrighty. I don't know how much action we've missed, but for some reason we've got 17 teams now in the lobby. I don't know why. Temper again getting dropped on. Zampi is down. Agathe and Six God, the last ones left. Six God on the potato tries to get Spadaxi, but he wants to make sure Espada doesn't actually get that vehicle. He's trying to destroy the back tire on that vehicle, making sure he doesn't use it to his advantage. Was he successful on that though? Yes, he was. It's like you're not going anywhere, brother. What were you thinking, bruh? Six God is like, okay, I spot one tire and you're still gonna move. Well, let's see if you're gonna try and move with 2 tires gone now. And poof, pop goes the second tire. Anyways, your killer able to get it started over here. eSports are pushing very close to 0. He must hear the footsteps now. Six God finally gets a knock onto Slate. The thirst is there. I really don't like spectating as Naya fights. There's too many buildings and you know. Six God does get Espada. And bro, Uruka is gonna be the last one left. And did they push up though? Yeah, Outrage did push up onto the guys from Temper. Six God is gonna be out here very close. He does see Uruka, takes the shots with the Uzi, tries more shots, but he's not quite able to get it. Does jump down and he does get uprooted. Agathe, the last one left with the pump action. Oh, sorry, with the double barrel. Tried to go for the clutch but decided to change her mind, and well, got sense going out yet early again, as they did get dropped on again in this match. Poor God sense. Vegeta is getting pushed by KHK Reverb, if I'm not mistaken. As the remaining members from KHK eSports to form up on school. Safwan does start the shots or the fight up against the guys from eSports, as one of the members from eSports have been taken down, but I'm gonna be keeping it up here as KHK do push up onto the school that is being held by Team UK. Shots going out. Sleepy does get shot out, but the potato is great. Hunter doesn't get that knock. Shots going out, the nade from Reverb onto Vegeta does connect, and you can already see the guys from KHK eSports going for the full send. Very close, and we do get one other player down. We're down to 2 players left in Team Euphoria. Last 2 players is going to be Pyro Boy, and Minute Sinister. Pyro Boy moves too much. So does Sinister. Sinister gets shot at, and they do jump down, and Sinister has been spotted. The full squad push coming from Team KHK is unreal, but Pyro Boy is able to get one down, tries to go for that thirst, but the support is there and he does get taken out, as the boys from Not Gaming have still been very, very generous with the guys from Influence Rage. Pulling back to Yesnaya. Sleepy does go down to the red zone, but he'll be fine. I don't think anybody should be fighting anyone except for the guys in Yasnaya. And that's provided the guys from eSports don't decide to pull back from that fight. I can feel my eyes struggling to keep themselves open right now. See? I'm pretty much prepared to sleep. See my ad view here. Once I use my ad view, let nobody disturb Crownz. I beg. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep, God. Is it too much to ask for? Like, I just want someone to just come, give me like a body massage, like, you know, just hit my whole back. Just give me a body massage, just my back actually. Maybe my back and my hands, you know, my legs, and what's in between. Yo. But anyways, a full body massage would be good right now, and you know, I just sleep off while the person is saying that, you know, and let me just crash. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, back to the game, and let's leave my fantasy alone before somebody decides to come on fantasy. KHK literally farming this lobby. You can see them just playing it like a classic match. They just get into those vehicles, driving around, waiting for someone to shoot at them, and they're like, oh, you are there, you teasy, you naughty, you teasing me, you naughty, and they will crash the building. Reverb does stop in a whole lot of danger. OP driving gets himself knocked. Mercury does form up right behind him, takes some shots, and he's pissed. More shots as they do form up. He's very low on health. How is this Outsiders player not dead? He does go down. They will instantly thirst him as revenge, as the other members from Outsiders do form up on this fight. Xenon is outside by the fence. Iris nothing lag. Mercury peeking, taking the shot. Sleepy is gonna be outside here. He does spot Lazy, tries to take the shot, but not quite able to put it in. Mercury down on health. He's getting pushed on. He does get taken out from the side. Zayn does go from outside. He gets Lazy down. Shecky gets tagged up. Zayn gets the knock, and Xenon is gonna be the last one left up against Sleepy. Xenon against Sleepy with the Uzi, but Uzi past Uzi, suppressed Uzi greater than, as the boys from Outsiders are able to end the run of the guys from KHK over there. Zone 2 pulling up. It does show up. It pushes us center, and we're quite okay. It's not too wicked. It's not too nice. It's just there. The Dragon's very close to the guys from Undisputed AE. Everyone is quiet in the zone. There's no need for any violence of any sort, except for Not Gaming, who seem to be moving very close to some of the members from Mysterious. I think it has to be Mysterious. I mean, what else does MYS mean? Anyway, shots going out. Undisputed AE, they do get a knock onto one of the members from Citizens, and that knocked member is going to be no other but Darkside, who does get shot at. The Muddy does land, it does connect. Blade on the outskirts, just driving into the zone. But Optimus is going to be the first in line. It's going to be the first line of defense. He does get tagged up, but support fire coming in from Sloan, as Optimus is going to jackpot from there. And Darkside does get thirsted with Matrix's nade. Ooh, money is coming up onto Optimus. I don't think the place you want to be, Optimus, is in a building. You don't want to be in a building. You're going to get heavily naded. Optimus does go outside. The reflexes are slow. Another member from Citizens is down, and it's going to be Sloan that is down. Sonny, the last one left, up against... What is that angle, though? That angle from Inspector was Wizards able to put in those shots in the middle of the stairs, bro. You love to see it. And that's going to be Citizens out in 14th place. Dragons did come in for the third party, but Motos jammed them and he shocked them as Matrix was there to just down but Yef with that scar L. Sorry about that. UAE, I don't know if they actually still want this fight with the Dragons. They literally just got off of one fight, and I think they might just want to, you know, go further into the zone, cool off, let off some steam. Yef just refer that vehicle, getting ready for the move. Undisputed AE, what are you gonna do about this? They have the memo though. They're just waiting. They're like, you know what, you guys should try and push us and we'll show you just exactly what we're made of. Matrix with that Scar L though, I actually like that. Didi to find a way into the vehicles and they're gonna be like, you know what, have fun. Oh wait, they're still actually out here though. I mean, it's a good spot in the zone. I have a feeling this zone will actually now push, you know, south, say like southwestern, where none of these teams were expecting, like say somewhere around Pochinki Hill. And I want to see how these players will play it, as everybody does seem to be around the northeastern part of the zone. We're out here by the bridge. Z from Mysterious has been spotted by some of the members from Influence Rage. Angel baby. Z does know that that place is definitely not the place to cross from, and it's just gonna go around and form up on the rest of his teammates. The zone is closing up. The boys from Influence Rage also getting into the vehicles, finding their way into the zone. They finally do find a better position in the northern side of the zone, and they're gonna stop trying to gather some information. But the zone, I was right. I was freaking right about the zone here. What you say? I knew the zone was actually gonna pull off a trick, and I think this zone actually sees these players and it's like, oh, you players are going up, right? You're going to the east. Well, shocker, I'm gonna go southwest, and that is what this zone just did to these players, as the zone does a heavy move southwest, and all of these players getting into the vehicle, finding a way into the zone. But for KT do have the head start and they'll be getting into the zone. I think Influence Rage wants to go for the third party, or sorry, for the gatekeep. Slime for KT will just be heading. I don't think anyone want to hold Potato Hill given what happened in Potato Hill for the first zone. I want to actually see what these teams are doing. Fex is rotating very close. Some of the members from Influence Rage. Where 4KT is headed, I have no idea, but I think that's going to be Pochinki Hill. Dragons do stop and take some shots at the guys from Influence Rage, but well, not quite able to get it to connect. Influence Rage will be the first guys to get to the top of Potato Hill, and will they be able to ward off every other team who seems to want it? There's only one way to find out, as Dragons are still taking shots at rotating members into the zone. Zodiac from Existence does go down. Aero is going to be outside there on the outskirts. He's making a whole lot of noise, and he just gets spotted by the guys from eSports. The Snowix does get him down with that Groza. The Thirst might be there in like 2 seconds. They're still taking shots unseen, picking that window, quite dangerous, but Snowix is going to be there waiting for him to pick that window one more time. so many of these teams looking for a way into the zone. Snowy gets into the vehicle, but no, she's getting heavily battered from every single direction possible in this zone. Snowy's caught in between a rock and a hard place, and the rock is going to be Existence. The hard place is going to be Dragons, who are just right behind, and you can already see they've all got their crosshairs faced towards that direction, and the members from eSports come for the pickup. Dragons in the red zone. I don't think they did go for that pickup though. I think they just went there for the support. Snowix is still out here with that. Oh god. They do destroy the tire of the buggy. I'm so sleepy, guy. Reds coming in from Snowix onto Yumi. Imagine Yumi coming for the red, coming for the pickup, but getting tagged up in the process. You love to see it. Fear to find their way into the southern part of the zone. So does Rage, Not Gaming, also Elite Sports coming in from the side. What you saying? Mysterious also looking for a way into the zone. Heavily battered. It's Snowix as she does go down to shots from Blade from the top of the hill. Yumi, the last one left for eSports. Just a matter of time before she gets spotted. She's got no meds. Dragons will be coming down this hill. They've got every single eye, but Yomi is going to be getting tagged up from the bottom of the hill. 7 bandages was all that she has, and can she use that one? Can she hold it up? 13 teams still alive in this one, as the guys from Mysterious will be serving as decoy as they find their way into the zone, but they get shot at by the guys from Dragons as Wolverine is going to be smoking himself up. I think they want this fight with the Dragons. The zone still pushing us further south as it does shift away from Potato Hill, and you can see Slime 4KT and Influence Rage not even wasting any time finding their way into the zone. But UAE Inspector is gonna be driving in the same path as the guys from Influence Rage. He has the information, he knows where they stopped, he took some shots, but he's not quite able to get those shots to connect. He lets the level go out. Mysterious also tries to find a way into the zone right from behind him, but they won't be able to put it in as Wolverine does decide to stop. He'll be taking some shots at Inspector, but Yef is driving straight into the heads of Elite Sports. He gets the memo, they're shooting at him, but he's able to avert and avoid that one as Maniac still gets into that vehicle trying to look for a better place in this zone. Oh no, Hansley and the boys from Influence Rage is just going to go right in front of him. Maniac trying to see if he can go for that res. Sahir letting the shots go out, so does Inspector onto the guys from Mysterious. Unseen, able to get into the zone. Unseen, he's able to make it to that beautiful shack with his teammate, and that might just turn out to be a very good spot for the guys from Existence. Sorry, from Team Before. Yeah, Existence it is. Slime 4KT holding it up on that northern side of the zone as the guys from your Killer East look for their way into the zone. Fantasy does go down. Safwan OP is going to be down the hill. Michael gets spotted in like 2 seconds. Shots going out. The thirst is there. Matrix getting shot out from the top or from the side by the guys from Mysterious and Influence Rage. There's so many teams around here. Safwan OP eventually does go out. Hansley has got his eyes on that shack that is being held by the guy from Existence. Inspector does finally go down to Hades with that suppressed M416. More shots coming out. Everyone up this hill is taking a fight. Yomi trying to find a way into the zone, but that driving is not going to be helping matters as she does get heavily battered. Has to get out of the car right in time. Goes thrown behind the vehicle. The vehicle is already on fire. Snow taking every single shot, but Yomi has got to destroy that vehicle. Use it as an extra piece of cover. I don't know if a vehicle that is tumbled upside down is going to serve as much cover as if the vehicle is not tagged up, but it's not going to matter as Godson is going to come from the side and it's going to be able to get the thirst onto Yomi. The zone is about to push up, and I want the zone to push somewhere here center. Oh god, Crownz, why are you so good? Well, anyways, the zone does push where I wanted it to go. The boys from Mysterious getting shot at. Matrix goes into that vehicle looking for that third party view, but he's not going to be able to get that one. The vehicle does get exploded. Mysterious still in this zone, holding it up. Slime 4KT and Influence Rage. They've not been favored with the zone, and they've got to find a way into the zone. But Hansley playing the role of scout here, looking for a better position in the zone. Unseen is not going to be leaving where he is, as Hansley does find a very sexy position in that zone. Jaeger, he does have the memo, but does he know? He has a good position, but does he know that he's got the guys from Fear just on his behind? So only one way to find out. Crownz multitasking OP, bro. Bro, it's not easy. Ah, good gracious, I'm tired. But anyways. Oh, now I know why Oma was talking. She heard me talk. Ah, interesting. I didn't know that's what you were reacting to. But the guys from Fear already do have the memo. Lens. Ooh, welcome, bro. Where have you been? Outsiders on the top of the hill. They're trying to rotate into the zone. I think they've been heard. Now for Lago. Shots going out as Hog does take some shot, and the boys from Not Gaming pushing up very close to Fear eSports. They want to get keep. They want to get keep, and you can already see them letting those throwables go out. Outsiders is going to be very close to Not Gaming. Zeus does open up that nade. He cooks it. He throws it. He lands behind Shecky, but it's too far. It doesn't connect. Shecky letting the smokes go out. More shots coming out as Mysterious are getting torn apart one after the other. Wolverine does go down. 4KT Fex with that molly onto Dragons, and well, the fight has not fully started yet, but Fear is still trying to hold up this compound that they're in, but the compound is not in the zone. Lazy, the last one that's opened up. Snow does get tagged up. Elite Gaming also gets tagged up. More shots coming out as the vehicles are getting destroyed. The nade does land on Shecky. He doesn't do all the damage that is needed, and guess who is here? It is the zone. Fear hoping to use those smokes, but Hulk is gonna get into that vehicle and is gonna find a way into the zone, but the way into the zone has got the guys from undisputed AE. Hulk does get uprooted while he's down. Lens also goes down. Bane, the last one left, is in that compound. He's got only 2 meds. I doubt if he's gonna be able to pull this one up. More shots coming out. Sahil and the boys from undisputed AE using in the shots. Nesta does go down. 7 teams, 20 players left in the lobby. Slime 4KT, I've got a player going for that for that airdrop, and I think that was Fex if I'm not mistaken. You don't want Fex having an airdrop weapon though. But 4KT going on this 1-1-1 split in the zone. Can they pull this one off though? If 4KT pull this one off, bro. Let me know in the chat. Do you know, or do you think 4KT can actually pull this one off with this rotate, or with these splits that they've got going on? Nesta is gonna get thirsted now. Yes, he does get thirsted. Undisputed AE pushing up onto that fight. Nice. So Inspector does get into that vehicle. He wants to get into the new zone. Inspector Full sending it to the airdrop right in the center of the zone. Storm might just spot him, but Inspector finally figured out that it's a bad idea. He does crash the shark. He's able to get into cover, but Storm, or actually Problem, is going to be there. And this is chaotic. It's chaos everywhere. Voila! He did run him over. You love to see it. That was a nice run over there. Ran him over, you love to see it. But anyways, more shots coming out as Specs is getting heavily battered with shots. He's down to 1 HP. 4 teams left in the zone. Storm still putting the shots out towards the guys from Influence Rage. They've got a full squad. I think they're the only team with a full squad in this lobby, as Matrix is going up. He has to take shots towards Problem 4KT, but he's not quite able to do it. If Fex does stand up, he will be able to get that block onto Matrix. So I'm taking out the shots. The molly will be coming out. The molly doesn't get cooked up. It doesn't get positioned well. And Fex does stand up and it does find the final member from Undisputed AE as we're down to 3 teams: Influence Rage, Slime 4KT, and Outrage in the lobby. Who do you think is walking on with the chicken dinner? Influence Rage with a full squad of 4, Slime 4KT. Storm is going to be very close to Influence Rage. He must have heard them shots and he parked his vehicle beside the airdrop. I don't think he wants this fight, but the nade's already landing on him. 50 HP into the bush as Storm is going to be very low on health. The second nade lands directly on his head from 80s and it does connect. Fex, you want to be the last one left for Slime 4KT, or Fex and Problem will be the last one left for Slime 4KT. I think this is the point where Slime 4KT have to calm down and let all of this go out. They've got over 2 kills to their name. They want more. They're taking shots, but Influence Rage also 3 teams to their name and 3 players, and they're just snaking it up into the zone. Hansley finally does decide to stand up. He does take some shots. He does get Vex down. Hades is going to be finding his way also into the zone. He's just snaking it up. He's very close to where Storm died, and we're down to 2 teams in the lobby. It is a 3v3 if I'm not mistaken. And who would you think is walking over this chicken dinner? Fex is still down. Storm may be going for that res, and you love the split coming out from Influence Rage as Hansley does come in from the right hand side trying to take some shots at the boys from Slime 4KT. It's a snake galore who is walking over this chicken dinner. The suppressor on that gun is such a valuable asset to have at this time of the game. Pronto is going to be prone in the glass, or actually Problem is going to be prone in the grass. Crownz. It's a 3v3. This is going to be the longest 3v3 ever, as these teams don't seem to want to push each other. Shots going out. Hansel is still going on that very wide flank. The fast spamming in the chat. Who do you think is walking over the chicken dinner? Hansley does get spotted, and the Overwatch for the guys from Blackjack eSports has been down. Shots going out as Storm 4KT direct to 49 does get a knock onto Faiz. 8 is the last one left. He's prone on the grass. He tries to take some shot at Slime 4KT, but Slime 4KT will be walking on with the final chicken dinner of the day with that perfectly executed game, finishing this one up with 8 kills to their name. Oh god, it doesn't stop. I tried to stop it, but I don't know if you guys stopped on your side. But anyway, Slime 4KT in first place, Influence Rage in second place with 3 kills, Outrage in third place with 8 kills, Undisputed AE in fourth with 5-6 kills, Existence in seventh with 3 kills, Outsiders, Nos Gaming in sixth, seventh is gonna be third is going to be Dragons, 8 is going to be Fear, 9 is going to be Outsiders, 99 is going to be I said 99. 8, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, bro. I'm out of this word, I'm so sleepy. I'm just talking right now. Late at the boys from Dragons in 7, Fear in 8, Outsiders in 9, Meat in 10, Mysterious in 11, eSports in 12, Tequila is in 13, Citizens in 14, KHK in 15 once again, Euphoria in 16, and Templar in 17. Okay, I did that right. I'm so sleepy. I'm taking right now. That'll be the last stream for me today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know. Good gracious. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys for staying with me. All 29. I know there were 51 when I started, but people have things to do. I can't blame you guys. It's been a while since I last streamed. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Agathe, Mamba, Self, Inferno, Angel, Larry, Danny, Seven, Ava Trex, Pantilero, Panic Chopper, 6 God FPS, So Wavy, Storm, Prompto iOS, for everybody who pulled up in the chats today. Thank you so much for putting up. Good luck to all the teams who qualify for PMCO finals. I'm gonna be out there in the chat rooting out for all of you. I hope to see you guys reach greater heights. But anyways, this will be the end of my stream today. I don't don't even know if you guys can still hear me clearly, but anyways, stay safe, stay connected, practice social distancing, don't do drugs, use protection, and most of all, do not hack the game. Till next time, stay safe, stay connected. It's your boy Crownz, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys later. Bye.